Gaffer, a difficult evening here at Roots Hall. What did you make of that?
We knew it was going to be a tough test midweek at Southend. We knew it was going to be a challenge, and we knew that they had players, and we knew that their tempo, their play was going to be uncomfortable for us at times, and they got the goal in a good moment for them, and we didn't manage to get a goal when we had our moments, which is probably the difference in the night. Yeah,
it started off as a fairly cagey affair, and it seemed like the first goal that was scored was going to be crucial. Would you say that was the case?
It turned out that way for sure. I mean, the penalty, I don't know how, if anyone could see why it was given, or I spoke to Lloyd and he said he was sort of shoved over and landed on the ball, and the ref was quick to give it. I think there was probably a foul leading into that, to be honest. But the rain, the wind, and the balls are in the box, and sometimes they go for you, sometimes they don't. So we can take that one on the chin. I don't think there's too many teams that we haven't scored against when we've played. So fair play to Southend. They dealt with our threat very well today. Although second half, I think we had more of the opportunities than certainly first half, and enough to at least get a goal. And I think if we'd have got a goal, it would have been an interesting evening.
Yeah, we've recently talked about how you never want the players to get too low and never get too high. Is that the same message tonight?
100%. We've put ourselves in a strong position. We've lost a game of football away from home. There's another game on Saturday, and I think in this league, if when we know the league like we do, anything's possible. There can be some results come from nowhere at any time in this league. So not getting a win or not picking up anything away at Southend, it's not going to determine our season.
Yeah, and obviously McDonald came on, obviously probably not in the circumstances he would have liked, or you would have liked to have brought him on in, but nice to see him come on.
Yeah, he was, for us, he was someone who's going to have a bit of impact. He's a good ball carrier. Because of the state of the game, and we were chasing the game, and we were trying to get a bit more attacking force on the pitch, and put him in as a wing back, just trying to get some width to the game and get some deliveries, and they came between him and Tyrese, put the ball in the box on many occasions and didn't quite fall to Macca or in the period of the times when it was in the box, it just never felt like it was gonna land at us. And the goalkeeper spilled one. The goalkeeper's made a couple of good saves, but there was that sense and that feeling that if we were still playing now, we weren't going to score. So I think it was just one of them nights where it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, and just a word on our fans who obviously on a Tuesday night to come to Southend, it's not an easy trip to make.
No, obviously you go over and you say thank you, and you get some frowns because of course they're like us. You're frustrated when you don't get something, and we've been at it so well so far this season that they're not used to defeat, and we certainly aren't either. So we're really grateful for their efforts, and I'm sure they know that we're giving it everything to keep them smiling.
And just finally, obviously we have an opportunity to bounce back away to Halifax on the weekend. It'll be a tough game though.
Yeah, they're obviously not in the position they were in last year, but Southend are the same, and they've shown that they're a tough test. So there's not an easy game in this league. We know that. It's away from home, so we'll be different. We've got a couple of options now, and look to the treatment table and hope that one or two come off there for us, and we get to a place where we can start looking at a full strength squad with the possibility of one or two coming in to join us.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Thank you.